cannot lose single war. The first war we lose, Israel will cease to exist.
לוודא ברז דלק בעוף, לוודא חמצן ב-100%.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As you just saw there, we're checking out the F-16I Sufa mod, which replaces the F-16C module that you can download, well, for whatever it is right now. I think it's like $80 or something, but anyway, this is what we're checking out. It replaces it much in the same way as the Super Hornet mod replaces the Hornet, so you have to have the F-16C module in order for this to work. I burned my free trial of it here to get a look at this for you guys, so let's go ahead and have a look at it. So if you click the download link right here, it will take you to a page where you can download it from, and it is an executable file, which means that what you need to do is just click on it and run it like any other application. You might have to tell Windows to run it anyway, even though Windows will think that it's not supposed to be run. It's totally safe. Growling Sidewinder uses it, so for what that's worth. Anyway, your antivirus might or might not also like it, so you will have to make an exception if it doesn't. But anyway, other than that, it should just install normally, follow the prompts, and it will install to your DCS World folder. And then you will have the F-16I Sufa enabled. So let's go ahead and hop in to DCS and have a look at this thing. I already have a mission set up here, and we'll just go ahead and have a look at this thing. So this is what we've got: two-seat aircraft, has conformal fuel tanks, but this is supposed to be Israel, because if you have it set to USA, it will show up with a whole bunch of F-16 liveries for the original F-16 that will not work, so you don't want to choose any of those, so just set it to Israel. You can click here for the non-CFT version, but if you go back up here to any of these, it will turn the CFTs back on. You can click non-CFTs, and then it will get rid of the CFTs for all the aggressors down here as well. And I'm not sure exactly how all this is set up at the moment. I do know that even though they're disabled for some reason, see here, stations 5 right and 5 left, you can carry the targeting pods that the F-16 would normally carry on these stations, and we'll get to that in a second. But we have this one set up here for cap, so unfortunately we don't get the air-to-air missiles that you may have seen Growling Sidewinder use, like the Python 5 in particular is what I'm talking about. All we get is the AIM-9X and then the other AIM-9 variants, and then of course the AMRAAMs. So I was a little bit disappointed there, but other than that, everything is pretty much the same as the F-16 normally is. The cockpit is the same as far as I can tell. Of course, by the way, I did not buy the F-16 module in order to get this mod. What I ended up doing is just activating the free-to-play trial in order to have a look at this and do a review on it. Now, I've never really flown the F-16 much except when it was free-to-play, but I kind of enjoyed it. Not quite so much as the Hornet, but anyway, I'm determined to give this a go, so let's have a look at it. And with that out of the way, we'll go ahead and have a look at the air-to-ground one now. There isn't an air-to-air or air-to-ground version. It's just all the same because uses F-16 avionics and everything like that. The only difference is if you set it for ground attack, it will somehow, I'm not quite sure how it does this. So, never mind. This station over here is disabled. Station 5 right is not. So, never mind. Just disregard what I said previously about that. We get the usual ordnance here. This thing was supposed to have conformal fuel tanks. I think that's a bug that it gets rid of them on the other liveries when you click on the no CFT livery right here and then go to some of the others, like say this one down here. So we'll go ahead and put the CFTs back on that one. I think I wanted it for 101st. There we go. Alright. So without delay, let's go ahead and fly this thing, huh? Alright, so we're here on Al Minhad Air Base in Saudi Arabia, and I'm just going to go ahead and try to taxi over to the runway here. I know the F-16 is not a particularly good aircraft when it comes to ground handling, but we'll see how this goes. So they have changed the cockpit a little bit apparently to reflect the fact that we have a back seat in there, it looks like. Yeah, I can just see the seat back there. We do have a flight of these coming with me. I'm going to taxi in a little bit fast here. Here we go. Alright. Now we'll just throttle up. Get the gear coming up. Doesn't really feel very heavy, in spite of the fact that I've got a lot of ordnance. I know this mod is kind of a work in progress, so we'll see how it goes. Let's try air to ground. Now I've heard that the F-16 is extremely frustrating to set up for air to ground, but we'll see. Right now I already have a CCIP Pipper right here. Of course, it would help to turn on master arm. And then turn on my helmet mounted sight there. There's so much information on here that you just don't get with the Flaming Cliffs 3 helmet mounted sight. This is actually not a helmet mounted sight per se, this is a helmet mounted display, which is basically the same thing but gives you more information, and I really enjoy having this information. I'm very tempted to get this thing, honestly. But we'll see how that goes. Because, as I have said before, I'm doing this on a budget, so don't want to not too keen on changing that right at the moment. So let me see if I can find some kind of thing to hit. You know what? Let's just see if I can hit this road right here. Well, that wasn't so bad. Trying to figure out what that puff of smoke is over there, and oh, I'm about to stall. And I have stalled. Alright, well, in a future video, I'll hopefully be able to do some beyond visual range combat in this thing, and we'll see how that does. I'm told that the F-16, or I've heard that the F-16 is the king of BVR, but I'd like to see it pitted against an F-14 that has the resources that an F-16 would have. So, like AWACS, all that kind of good stuff, data link, everything like that. So, let's go ahead and give air-to-air mode a shot in a different aircraft. Alright, so I am dogfighting an F-14A, an Iranian one. Put myself into air-to-air mode here. Get the helmet mounted sight on. Uh-oh, that's not good. How did he get behind me? This F-14 is just eating my lunch. There we go. What's going on here with this thing? I really don't want this to come down to guns. Fox 3. Of course, that's not gonna hit. Yeah, I am a complete idiot in this thing. Uh-oh. He's out here to the left somewhere. Where is he? Uh-oh. Oh my god. How did he get back there? Oh yeah, now I'm bingo. Bingo. Fuel. Fox 3. Ooh, there we go. Alright, finally. I know, I should have been using the AIM-9Xs, but I couldn't get them to work for some mysterious reason. I'll have to do some more research on that. But in the meanwhile, I kind of like this thing. It is a little bit complicated and a little bit frustrating, honestly, but, well, at the end of the day, it's an F-16, so that is pretty much it. As you can see here, it uses the same cockpit as the F-16, all that good stuff, same weapons, basically the same flight model. And the CFT is doing you absolutely no good at the moment. I'm wondering if they'll ever get a chance to merge the original CFT mod that did add weight and fuel to the F-16 with this mod or not, but again, that remains to be seen. Hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Rifle.